Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Lavender Storm Tarot. Today we're going to do a shadow and higher self reading for you. So let's just get into it. Let's start with a shadow. So tell me about Sagittarius's shadow. What does Sagittarius's shadow want them to know? What is Sagittarius's shadow trying to tell them? Sagittarius's shadow. Let's do one more. All right. Actually, let me move this. I feel like it's a little bit in the way. Tower coming right out. Queen of Swords. Page of Swords reversed. The World reversed. King of Wands reversed. And the Sun reversed. Nine of Swords. Seven of Wands. Knight of Cups reversed. Ace of Pentacles. The Hermit reverse. I just saw the Ace of Wands in my head, so I'm not sure if that's going to come out or not. Nine of Cups. The Hierophant reverse at the bottom. The Lovers reverse at the split. And Three of Swords reversed at the back. Okay, Sagittarius. So the way that I read is I'm going to start over here, and these two cards will clarify themselves. And then these two cards will clarify themselves, and then I'll just go from there. So, sorry, I'm a little sick. So you might hear me drinking from my water just a couple times. Okay, so the Tower with Nine of Swords, there is something you are terrified of ending. Something you are sorry. I apologize. Something you are terrified of falling down. Something you are terrified of crumbling before your eyes. That is very understandable, but, you know, the Tower isn't all scary. It's, more or less always for our greater good. Whatever the Tower seeks to destroy, you know, is meant to fall. And that may very well be just your anxiety being the thing that needs to crumble. You know, the Tower, it crumbles because it's not built on sturdy foundations, or it's a foundation that has rotted, that has decayed. Foundations of Decay, MCR, love that song. But yeah, it's a scary thought to have this structure that's been around for so long just all of a sudden come crumbling down. And I feel like you're in the midst of that right now. I feel like this anxiety, this worry that's keeping you up at night is directly correlated to this tower coming down. So let's see what else the cards have to say. The Queen of Swords with the Seven of Wands. So, but you know it's been a struggle. You know whatever this is has been a struggle for you. You're very aware of the way that you've had to protect yourself, of the way that you've had to fend off people from your life, from your environment, from whatever this tower was, whatever, you know. It's just, I think it's just too much trouble to be worth it, you know? If you're constantly in the Seven of Wands energy, you know, you have to ask yourself, like, is it worth me spending all this energy constantly being defensive, constantly being protective over what I care about, constantly having to wield the sword and not being able to put it down? Is that really worth it? You know, you want to always try to be in a state of relax. If you grew up in survival mode, this especially is for you, because, you know, we can't really get out of survival mode unless we are in an environment that we can trust, and this does not look like an environment that you can trust. It looks like you're tired of fighting with this. So the Page of Swords reversed with the Knight of Cups reversed. I see this as somebody else. The Page of Swords reversed is usually like somebody who's spying, or, you know, it can be somebody who's like not minding their own business around you. But with the Knight of Cups reversed, I see that, like, they don't have any really good intentions. They don't have your best interest at heart. They aren't coming to you out of love. They are coming to you because they want to snoop around. They want to know, you know, well, what does Sagittarius have going on? Sagittarius, you guys have an energy where people just want to be around you. People just want a piece of you constantly. They want to be you. They want to just embody you. They want to know what your secrets are. They want to embody you, like I said. So there is somebody here that, like, I see maybe you're struggling to, I feel like maybe you know exactly who this is, and you're struggling to let the tower fall in that relationship because, I mean, attachment issues are real. It's hard to let go of people that have been in our lives for a long time, and even if they haven't been in our lives for a long time, even if it's only been like a year or so, you know, that's still hard to deal with. That's still hard to go through. But this person is not emotionally available to you. They do not, you know, I hate to say it, but it doesn't look like they care. So, you know, you always having to be on guard, you always having to be, you know, sharp and on point with this person, and maybe, you know, put them in their place verbally every once in a while, you know, you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? So moving on, the World reversed with the Ace of Pentacles. So the longer you put off closing off the cycle, the longer it'll take for new opportunities to come to you. And with the Ace of Pentacles, there is an opportunity waiting for you. Because whenever we make these hard decisions and we knowingly make them, the universe usually will reward us with a better opportunity. And that's what I see here for you. It's just a matter of closing out this world cycle. And the world can be, I mean, the world is the last major arcana card. So it truly is the ending of a long journey. So you probably have known this person for more than a year. Let's just be real. You've probably known this person for a long ass time. And, you know, letting go of them would be you know, you feel like you don't know if you can live without them. But I have to ask, Sagittarius, what is this person truly doing for you, you know? And your shadow knows this too. Like, you know this subconsciously, that this person is not good for you and that you're constantly fighting with yourself over this. And it's bothering you, you know? With the King of Wands reversed and the Hermit reversed, I see, you know, you truly have, like, gone into a shell because of this, and you have been isolating. Of course, you know, take what resonates, leave what does not. This might not be your story, but that's just what I'm seeing here in the cards. Is like, you're scared. You're almost scared, like, to put yourself out there socially because this person has got you messed up. It's hard to trust people around you, you know, and it's hard to keep that Sagittarian, you know, fire lit and ablaze all the time. And, you know, it's almost easier to just withdraw into yourself. So I see that that's what you've been doing, but it seems like you've been doing that for a long ass time. And it really isn't doing you any good, you know. Sagittarius needs to be out in the sun. Sagittarius needs to be seen. Sagittarius needs to be experienced. You know, you are the teacher. You are the sage. Is that the right word? So, you know, you have things to share with the world. And this whole situation is just keeping you in a box, keeping you closed up. And then the last two cards, the Sun reversed with the Nine of Cups, you know, it really is keeping you from exactly what you want in life emotionally. Whatever will emotionally fulfill you, this is just keeping you from it. And the Sun is so close in your grasp. It is so close, but it's reversed, you know. You can't see ahead of you right now. Everything is not illuminated like it usually is for you. And the Hierophant reversed, it's like, it's almost like, you know, your higher self is a bit crippled right now, maybe. And so maybe you are leaning on your shadow for a lot of things right now, and you just don't know it. You know, for protection, that's a shadowy job, is protection. You know, our shadow holds all of our trauma. It protects us. It steps in when things go to shit, basically. So I see your higher self being a little bit confused on maybe what to do here. We'll get more into that with the higher self spread, but yeah. And I see maybe you've tried to work on this for a while, but like, no matter what work you put into it, this is bound to end. And you know this subconsciously. It's just bringing this knowledge to the forefront, basically. And that's my job. That's why I'm here. So Sagittarius, yeah, that's what your shadow had to say. Kind of short and sweet, but, you know, nonetheless hurtful. It's still a hard message to receive. But, you know, we are in Venus retrograde right now. Oh, also, I am filming this on the Pisces new moon, so this does have to do, you know, your subconscious really is shining tonight, so really listen to it. What was I saying? Jesus, I forgot. I guess it wasn't important. But okay, let's move on to your higher self, Sagittarius. Sorry, you're gonna hear me sniffing and you're gonna hear me clear my throat, but I waited like most of this week to stop being sick, But now I can't help it. I have to get video. I'm a Capricorn. I have to do this. Like, I was on a schedule, like uploading every other day for a couple days, and then I got sick, and the universe was like, you need to stop. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, higher self. Okay. Tell me about Sagittarius's higher self. What is Sagittarius's higher self trying to tell them? What does Sagittarius's higher self have to say? Sorry, I'm just gonna move the tripod just a little bit so it's not shaking every 2 seconds. Okay, that should be better. Sorry about that. It was just like pressed up against my desk, so hopefully that's better. Okay, what does Sagittarius's higher self need to tell them? Alright. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Wands again. The Fool reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. Origin, which is kind of like a chaos kind of card. Like, I'll get more into it, but Queen of, not Pentacles, but Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Five of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Wands. I love this card. It's so cute. Reminds me of Kiki's Delivery Service. The Lovers reversed. The Hermit reversed in the exact same spot as it was before. And Four of Cups. The bottom we have Queen of Wands reversed, that's you. 10 of Wands reversed. And the Page of Pentacles. Alright, so yeah, the Eight of Pentacles showing up again in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune is like you realizing that this is not working anymore and that things need to change, basically. You know that it's basically written in the stars that this was bound to end. I think we're still talking about the same person, by the way. With the Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles reversed, you're sick of fighting this feeling of being isolated, of feeling alone, of feeling less than, of feeling like you don't have, you know, much to call your own, that you don't, you know, there's not much to get out of this anymore. And you're sick of fighting with that feeling. You tried to protect yourself from that feeling for a long time, but it's crumbling now. Like the Tower was the first card you got. It's crumbling, baby. It's crumbling. Yeah. The Fool reversed with the Eight of Wands. You're trying to move forward, but you do still feel stuck. And it's funny that you got the World reversed and then the Fool reversed. Both the last card in the Major Arcana and the first card in the Major Arcana, both reversed. So this rebirth, this closing of the book and opening the new one, you know, it's a very difficult process. I won't hold you, you know, it's like, it's basically the death cycle. I'm surprised we didn't get the death card. But honestly, that's what Origin is kind of speaking to me about right now. So we'll get there. But yeah. But you're trying to move past it. Like, I think speaking about this with other people, you know, trusted people in your life, if you have any, or just, you know, if you don't have any, speaking to yourself about this, maybe journaling and asking yourself, you know, like, what are the pros and cons of this person staying in my life? What are the pros and cons of me cutting ties with this person? Things like that. So yeah, and you really do want to move on because you're sick of this feeling of lack, you know? You're sick of fighting it, you know that it's not working anymore. So yeah, but for some of you, this may be a lover's connection, like a significant other, somebody that you've been with for a long ass time. But again, with the Three of Pentacles reverse, it's just not working. There's no collaborative efforts happening. There is no like compromises happening. There's a very big imbalance in the relationship, and you see that, and you've seen that for a long time, I feel. And then with the Origin card and the Hermit reverse, you know, whatever you have learned by going into Hermit mode, you have come out knowing that things need to change. Knowing that he's literally holding the key. Like, you hold the key to whatever comes next. You know, you unlock the sun for yourself by saying goodbye to this person. You know, this card says light, dawn, chaos, and hope. But it's really giving me death vibes right now. So, and don't be scared of the death card. You know, it's just transformation. It's metamorphosis. It's something dying so something can grow. It's the phoenix rising, you know? So I feel like that has been your conclusion coming out of this hermit cycle that you've been in with yourself. And the hermit mode doesn't mean just like isolating yourself. It means like introspection and really asking yourself big questions, searching for inner truth, etc., etc. So yeah, coming out of that, you've come to this conclusion, and your higher self knows this. Like, you know it on a higher plane that this is correct. It's just that anxiety, you know, getting over that anxiety of losing the person that your shadow showed me a second ago. So, but emotionally, you know, with the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups, again, you're sick of this feeling of apathy, of rejection. You're sick of feeling this disdain, this just bitter taste in your mouth, you know? And you're not really feeling like yourself. Oh, there's the Queen of Pentacles. Didn't I say the Queen of Pickles? Queen of Pickles? Oh my god. The Queen of Pentacles a second ago. But they are both reversed. So, you know, it's really about trying to get these two upright again. You know, feeling like yourself, stable in who you are and your resources on this earth. And just, you know, being able to tap into your natural fire again. It's something that this person, I feel, has suppressed for you. And with the Seven of Cups over here, you know, you're a little bit emotionally fragmented when it comes to this, a little bit confused emotionally, but, you know, that's why I'm here to help. So, you know, you don't feel like yourself around this person. They They snuff out your fire. They don't make you feel stable. They don't make you feel secure. Yeah, I think you know what to do, Sagittarius. It's funny because literally all of my readings this past week have been about people cutting off those that are not good for them anymore. And I think that that's just, you know, the Venus retrograding. But yeah, that's what your higher self had to say, Saggy. So let's get into the oracles. Sorry, I'm sniffing, I know. It's a little bit annoying. Okay. Let's go with the Citadel Oracle. Trying to choose oracle decks that kind of fit whatever sign, like sign's vibe that I'm doing at the moment, so I feel like this would suit you guys best. Alright, what else does Saggy need to know? What else does Saggy need to know? Any advice for Sagittarius? The Astronomer, Discovery and Augury, the Hound, Loyalty, Chains, Promises, the Muse, Generosity, Naivety, the Founder, Foundations, Community, the Herald, Small Regrets, Longing, the Sailor, New Influences, Wanderlust, that's funny, that reminds me of my best friend who's a Sagittarius. Her Twitter handle back in the day, like 2014, used to be Wanderlust Slut. Oh, the good old days when Twitter was not a hellscape. Okay. The Shepherd, Celebration, Family. It's kind of giving me the Devil with that as well. I don't think I've ever even got this card before on this deck. The Aspirant, Ambition, Diligence, Setbacks. The Enchanter, Deception, Trickery, the Wise One, Tradition, Order. So I'm seeing you as the Wise One, Sagittarius. Again, you know what to do. You know what's going on here. You know what's going to happen with this relationship is what I'm trying to say. This is literally you pointing to your higher self. Like, the knowledge that you have about this is very clear to you. With the Astronomer and the Sailor, it's like you want to have new in your life. You don't want to be held back by this person anymore. With the Hound, you know, loyalty, chains, you may feel bound to this person and you may feel like unable to really break those chains from this relationship, but you just have to be, you know, you have to be steadfast in your convictions with this, you know, embody the assassin. Really, it's, you know, it's really, the advice is to be ruthless, which leads me to believe that this person has not treated you well at all. The Muse with Generosity, Naivety, and the Shepherd, Celebration, Family. yeah, you've given a lot to this person on the pretense of, I see them as family, I see them as someone I need to take care of, I see them as someone who needs my help. But that's not the case, you know? You are not responsible for this person or their life. You're only responsible for yourself. And, you know, if you have kids, that as well. But this person can take care of themselves, and their stay is long overdue. Let me just put it like that. They have taken advantage of you, I feel, for a long ass time. And they've really had their hand in a lot of trickery when it comes to maybe your abundance, the way that you make money. This is kind of just some intuitive things that I'm getting downloaded, but maybe they've fucked with, you know, your relationship with your family a little bit, you know, your relationship to your significant other. Maybe they've made it feel like you can't trust certain people and that you should only trust them. That is manipulation at its finest. Saggy, this is not good. Foundations, community, the aspirant, ambition, diligence, setbacks. It may feel like losing this person will put you in a worse place. Like, community-wise, you may feel like you're losing people instead of gaining people. And that is true. You are losing somebody, but whatever you lose, you know, will be replaced with something better. That's how the universe works. When you go ahead and you take that big leap, doing what you know is right for yourself, the universe will reward you for that. It will open better doors for you, 100%. The Herald, small regrets and longing. The Enchanter, deception, trickery. So, yeah, you know, you just wish this person was different. You just wish that they were the person that you thought that they were. And I totally get that. It's really hard to be hit in the face with the truth of somebody that you loved, that you saw as somebody who would be around forever, that you didn't think that they would ever hurt you. You know, you didn't think that, or anymore. You know, you thought that they were past certain behaviors, and you know, don't blame yourself for keeping this person in your life for so long. You know, Sagittarians are very forgiving. They're very big on second chances. And people take advantage of that left and right. And if there's anything I've learned from my Sagittarius best friend, it's that is a big hurdle that you guys have to get over, is learning how to, you know, one chance and you're done. Basically. Like, you know, really getting to the point where as soon as someone shows you their true colors, you do what needs to be done. And, you know, this is just some good advice from your Capricorn. I don't even know how to describe myself. I am in a gender crisis right now, just so you guys know. So you can just use they, them for me. I haven't mentioned my pronouns on this channel yet, but yeah, that's a tale for another day. But from your Capricorn tarot reader, you know, this is just my advice to you. Cutting bitches off is the most liberating feeling in the world. Typing out, like, if you must, typing out exactly how they got you fucked up and then blocking them immediately after is, I think it's good practice. Especially when you're used to, you know, keeping people like this in your life for a long time that you know, and you've known for a long time, are not good for you. They don't have your best interests at heart. So, yeah. This is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that it helped. Let me know down below if you want to open up, you know, what you're going through, who this person is to you if you want to. And let me know where Sagittarius is in your chart. I would love to know. I'm a Sagittarius Venus. All my little placements, like my Lilith and my Chiron and all those little placements, are all Sagittarius. So I would love to know. But yeah, you guys have a great Pisces new moon. And I'll see you next time. Bye!